Hey everyone, it's Madam Berry. In this video, I'll be working on a Draw This in Your Style painting and talking about how these kinds of challenges can help you find your style. The original is by Lord Grease over on Instagram, or if you're on Twitter, Lord Griselda. The speed paint was voted on by my patrons over at Patreon. I have a ton of rewards over there, including exclusive monthly sketchbook PDFs, high-res scans, a mail club with prints and originals, and more. Check it out, the link will be in the description. One of the most common questions beginning artists ask is, how do I find my style? While I'm of the opinion that your style is something that finds you over the course of learning, practicing, and problem solving, I can't deny that you can absolutely manufacture your own style. Things like Sakurai Yasen's Pointy Chin's YouTube video series prove that point. As my skills have grown and my tastes have changed, I found myself struggling to settle into one definable style. Most of my art is similar enough that it still reads as mine. Aside from commissioned work with particular specifications, I use the same proportions and general semi-realism for all of my personal work. But as I continue to problem solve, tweaking things about my art and experimenting to find things that I like, each piece becomes its own separate thing, not really able to be placed within a body of work. So when the Draw This in Your Style challenge became popular, I avoided it for a long time because I couldn't think of things that defined my style. To be honest, I still couldn't tell you what those things are. I'm always changing how I draw things as I learn better ways to do it. The way I draw eyes has changed so much from piece to piece because I can't nail down a way that I actually like. But when I saw this one by Lord Grease, I decided that I was going to participate whether or not I knew what the hell I was doing. I told myself, instead of worrying so much about style, I'd just paint in whatever way came naturally to me. After all, isn't that so much of what style is? Isn't it the different ways we as artists simplify and emphasize certain things in the way that comes easiest to us when we work? As I was working on this piece, it actually helped me define the things that make up my style, or as much of a defined style as I have right now, given that I'm still learning and changing. I learned that I honestly prefer working with gouache over watercolor. As much as I like watercolor, I have a hard time feeling like a piece is finished without adding some kind of gouache or colored pencil or opaque element. And I just love the texture of gouache. The way I render hair, especially when I'm using gouache, has become much more consistent too. Through letting myself paint someone else's piece, but in the ways that come naturally to me, I learned what aspects of my style break through even when there's an outside influence as reference. The nose, mouth, and hands are something that I find stay consistent throughout any piece I work on. I also learned what I still want to change. For some reason, I still can't figure out how the hell to draw eyelashes in a way that I like. But through style challenges like this one, and also the recent Tune Me challenge, I can continue exploring my style even as it changes. If you're intimidated by the idea of finding your own style, just try drawing in a way that comes naturally to you without thinking too hard about it, and see what stands out about your result. Keep refining the parts that you like, see what you have trouble with, and test different ways of drawing those things. Style is about problem solving, finding ways to work around the things that give us trouble. If the problem you have with your art is that it lacks punch, try exaggerating features. For me, I'm going to try different ways of simplifying eyelashes, since trying to draw them in a more realistic fashion doesn't look right on my pieces. How do you go about developing your style? Let me know in the comments. By the way, I have a workbook coming soon about reaching your creative goals and working through both highs and lows. You can read the first chapter with the link in the description for free right now. If you want to hear more about improving as an artist, I have a video about that right here. And make sure you're subscribed so you never miss a video. Until next time, take care.